And we are back again with AEW, but this time we're talking about Blood and Guts.
Yes.
The Blackpool Combat Club
versus the Golden Elite.
The Golden Elite?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what they were called, the Golden Elite. So this was a match that it actually starts with 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
And then I don't know how many minutes. Then one
like 3 to 5 minutes, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like longer on the last 2.
Yeah.
The last 2 seemed like they took longer. And then they come in. And the first one we started out with was Kenny Omega
and Claudio.
And of course, Claudio is very strong and dominant, and Kenny Omega is an awesome wrestler. So I think that was a good first start.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wrestlers. And have we ever seen Claudio? Did they ever fought together, Kenny Omega?
No, I don't think so.
I gotta look that up. I mean, because
that might have been before I started watching.
I mean, because Claudio's always on the background. He has a few matches, but nothing exciting, you know?
Yeah.
I know he's always with John Moxley as the muscle, so I'm curious what happens. Well, anyways, let's get back to Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
All right, so they're starting out going back and forth, and then Blackpool gets another team member.
Yeah, it was Pac.
Pac, yes. Yeah, he comes out from the ring on the side. Takes a while to get in there. Comes in, and they start working on Kenny Omega.
Yeah,
so
they both start double teaming.
Yeah, so it's a good start. It's a good start on that so far. Everything seemed fine. And then they get their next one for...
It was Hangman. For the Elite.
Yeah, and didn't really see him do too much overall.
In the start, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, he did, maybe a few seconds, a few moves, but pretty much lost in the background.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one that I really saw was lost in the background. Okay, so we pass on Adam Page, and then here he comes, Jon Moxley, right?
Yeah, he comes in very dominant. He comes with a fork.
You know, he reminds me of a spoiled kid who has all the toys when he walks. Like he's waiting. I got everything here you all want, you know. So I mean, that's what he reminds me of, and I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying that's where the thought that comes in my mind is that.
Yeah. So he walks in with the fork.
Oh yeah, he walks with the fork. Yes.
And he walks in, and I think he goes for, I want to say Hangman first.
Was it? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Then he got Kenny Omega after that.
Yeah.
Actually, he got everybody.
No, I think it was Kenny because Jon Moxley got Kenny in the head. Then he goes to Hangman and stabs in the stomach.
Yeah, it was crazy. Who was going everywhere with that fork?
Yeah.
All that blood that came out for him, like rubbing the fork on those guys.
Yeah. It was just crazy.
Did you see any blood?
Huh?
Did you see any blood?
No.
Okay, so I was still waiting for Blood and Guts, but we'll get to that later. All right, so the fork, I mean, come on. I want to try that. Let me get a fork and rub it on and just scratch you on your forehead. Let's see if there's any blood comes out. You want to do a test of that?
No.
You sure?
No.
Because on TV, there's no blood.
Maybe when Tony Khan's here.
Want to do it on Tony Khan? We'll see that. Okay, anyway, so then, man, that fork is going everywhere. I'm expecting to see a lot of blood because this is Blood and Guts. I'm like, all right, here it comes. It's coming up. Nothing. Exciting, though, but nothing. You know, I get the concept. Not that I want them to have, like, cuts and all that, but why do you name it Blood and Guts? Anyway, all right, so who's next?
One half on the Young Buck comes out.
Yeah, that was pretty good. All right, he comes in.
Very strong, actually. He does a drop kick, I think, on somebody.
Yeah, now, is this the time? I think right before that, I think this is where Jon Moxley brings out the shards of glass.
Yeah,
I think it was before the Elite member came out.
I want to say so, yeah.
And he starts throwing them all on there.
Yeah, and he spreads them apart. He tries to make like 2 separate piles out of the glass shards.
Now, okay, this is before the Elite comes out because I kind of wrote some notes on this. Now, I want you to notice, okay, so Jon Moxley throws all those glass shards on the floor, right?
Yeah.
So Claudio comes in there and goes, oh, man, sharp.
Yeah, he touches it. I saw that.
And I'm like, okay, this is going to be some good shit. But I want you to notice something. I forget who throws Jon Moxley. I think maybe Kenny Omega. I think
it was. Yeah.
I don't know. It throws Jon Moxley on those glass shards, right?
Yeah.
And Jon Moxley's like, But Jon Moxley had a shirt and a torn sleeve jean jacket on.
Yeah.
So I don't think he got too much of it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure on his arms he did.
Yeah, but I mean, he landed straight on there. I'm like, you're a cheater. You're a cheater. All right, so then Claudio gets next on the glass. So okay, so we got 2 members already getting put on the glass. All right, so that's when the Elite comes in, and he does his moves like you said, right?
Yeah.
But then they get him on the glass.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And what I liked was that they actually put glass on his chest.
Oh yeah,
and then they stepped on it or something like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, he stepped on it. I think he was smothered that too on the stairs.
And then they get Kenny Omega and they throw him on the glass shard. So I'm like, okay, everybody's gonna get this glass shards, because they're waiting for blood and guts. And I don't know what Claudio touched, but he needed to touch a little bit. They weren't too sharp. All right, so again, I'm still waiting for blood. I mean, it's a lot of chaos. It's a lot of chaos throughout it. So once Kenny Omega is in the glass, okay, the camera pawns off to the side, all right, and we see Jon Moxley on the floor, sitting down like this, right, like he's tired.
Yeah.
All right, and then we see him go like this, and I paused it because I was like, I rewinded it several times. He's like this, and then all of a sudden he goes like that, and then the next camera, what happens?
Blood everywhere.
Blood everywhere. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, he was just clean. Because we were watching it go, he was clean. Where'd he get the blood from?
Yeah.
Like, who hit him? I'm like, I want to see that hit. And I didn't see nothing. All I saw was this. And then the next camera show, which was like a few seconds later, and he's already dripping blood. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. At least we know it's real blood. It's not, well, not that at least we know it's real blood, but, before they had those dots already, when they go off with your sweat. All right, so he's full of blood.
Yeah.
So now we start seeing some blood and guts, and the only one bleeding is Jon Moxley.
Yeah, Jon Moxley always bleeds.
Yeah, now we know why.
Yeah.
All right, and then what does Jon Moxley bring from the bottom?
He brings out this big old board of nails, long nails actually.
Yeah, they're, I don't know about, I always say 12 inches long, 10 to 12 inches long.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
And man, I'm like, oh shoot, this is it. This is all right. We're gonna see somebody just plant themselves on this thing. We're gonna see some blood. So then that's that the Japan wrestler comes out.
Yeah, Kota. Yeah.
All right, he comes out and he does his little moves to people to get towards Jon Moxley. Of course, Jon Moxley is stepping on Kenny Omega's hand, right?
Yeah, on the nails.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Okay, so then did Jon Moxley already put Kenny Omega on?
Yeah, that's when he did the Irish whip into the nails. Because
he tried to get him on the corner, right?
Yeah.
He put it on the turnbuckle. The turnbuckle. He put him on the turnbuckle, and
that's when he does an Irish whip into the nails to Kenny.
Oh, so Kenny Omega got the nails on the back.
Yeah.
From the corner.
Turnbuckle.
Turnbuckle. Okay. And then Jon Moxley gets him on the floor.
Yeah, and then that's when he puts his hand on it and presses on it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So Kenny Omega already got twice on that.
The nails.
That thing. And when he planted him on there like that, he was just like his back was like I'm like, is he stuck to this?
Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised if they were stuck on it because they went pretty deep.
How deep is it? Go like 1 inch inside him or something? And then he gets up and I'm like, there's no blood.
Yeah, because Jon Moxley did a power slam on it to Kenny.
I'm like, there's no blood. Like, where's the blood?
Like, yeah, he probably stabbed Kenny on it.
I'm like, I thought at least we see some blood there. But I guess you really can't do it because, you don't want to. Oh, he's stuck on there. Take him with the board. All right.
Let's frame on the wall.
I know, like, oh, shoot. All right. So then, and moving on, let's see. And then after that, they pawn the camera and you see like everybody has they're fighting in different areas, right?
Yeah.
And they pan the camera all the way out. All right. And then they pan it back in. And Jon Moxley looks like somebody who just went through war with blood all over. He had a gash right here and just bleeding out everywhere.
Yeah, and it was like more blood than was before.
I'm like, that's when I saw him like, what happened? How did he get that much blood? I'm like, what happened? So here we go. I'm rewinding it. I'm like, I'm going to find it. And find it. And sure enough, from this point to this point, it was like 20 seconds. He went full of blood. I'm like, oh, he did it again. I think he was when the end towards where the spikes were at.
Yeah. So then they go on top of the stage. It was really Yuta goes on top of it first. Then half of the Young Bucks go, and they're fighting up there. And the Young Bucks partner goes and does a German suplex to Wheeler Yuta like 5 times in a row.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was waiting for them to go through the fence.
Yeah,
and land on the whatever the ring
in the mat.
Yeah, on the mat.
And I
didn't see that.
No, but they were fighting up there. Like I said, like 5 times in a row, like German suplex, and it was pretty good up there.
And then he had him close to the edge.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh shoot, one's gonna jump down on the table or something.
Yeah, because the table for the ring announcer is over there, and he points to it, and where Yuta goes no, and he does like I think a DDT on the steel cage.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
So that I'm not sure how long after Yuta goes off the cage, because I know he gets down from there, and one part of the Young Bucks stays up there, and he gets all these thumbtacks with a bag. Yeah, it was a bag of thumbtacks, and he dumps them in those like 8 little squares that are more see-through than a steel cage. So he pours them all in there, and that's when Pac and Claudio and Kenny and Hangman.
I think so.
So that's when
they reversed the flip, right?
Yeah. So before that, when Claudio and Pac sees all the thumbtacks before, they look at each other as if we're ready to go to that.
I think they were looking like, man, we're just gonna I don't know why you did that. We're gonna throw your guys on there.
Yeah.
Your team members are gonna slam on there, but then they're so caught up on like, oh man, that they get flipped on there. They get reversed on there.
Yeah, they both land on thumbtacks, and I didn't really see a thumbtack stuck on the back, I think.
No, I didn't see that. No.
So that was just pretty crazy right there.
And then, but okay, so then they're all fighting, right? Okay, now before, let's see. Okay, so after that part, the thing I'm kind of confused on is what's his name? Half of the Elite and what's that guy? Wilberg?
Wheeler Yuta.
Where the Yuta?
Wheeler Yuta.
Okay, they're fighting on the stage, like on the walkout.
Yeah.
Just randomly out there, and I'm like expecting something exciting to happen, but they're just over there.
They're just over there fighting. I think they brought out for a little bit over there. They're like coming back, I think, inside the cage, and it was just crazy from there.
I don't know, like I was waiting for something. I'm like, no, there's nothing there. What's going on there? Okay, but then the Cody or Kuda, right?
Cody, yeah.
The one from Japan that came over in the fight.
Yeah.
Every time he would he would hit, he would do his haymaker or move. What would happen to him?
He would fall over.
He would fall over like somebody hit him. So he would do like, oh, move. I'm like, why is he doing that? What is up with him? And we saw it like 4 or 5 times. He would do his move and then fall down. I think there was one time he was in a corner with the Young Bucks. All right, and they do some move, and then he slams them in the middle. They were towards the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks are like, yeah, and then this guy's all.
He just falls over.
He falls in the floor of the cage. I'm like, why are you doing? That's when I realized, okay, what is going on with this guy here? I don't know. Maybe that's something they do in Japan, but I don't understand how that's going to be an exciting fight where they both hit each other and then they're both.
Yeah, because I think Hoda is staying in the AEW after this fight.
I don't know. I mean, they were like giving him a lot of respect and praise on him, and I'm like, dude,
because he's big in Japan also.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he is. I mean, but I don't know. I just didn't see anything. Maybe later on or something, like you said, if he stays. But just curious, Anyways, but I noticed that. I'm like, oh my god,
this falls over.
Like, what is that? And then there was some interesting thing. All right, so they're all slamming everybody on Kenny Omega from one turnbuckle to the other.
Yeah.
All right, so they're throwing to everybody. So Claudio gets Pac, right?
Pac.
Pac.
Yeah.
Throws him on there. I think it was a reversal or something.
Yeah.
And so then Kenny Omega is still in the corner, but Pac is still there.
Yeah, Pac is still there.
And then so Kenny Omega throws. I don't know what happens, but Claudio goes to Pac. And he thinks it's Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
But Kenny Omega moves and just hits Pac. And Pac does not like that.
Yeah. And
he was all pissed.
Yeah, Pac is just like, he's getting into Claudio's face. And Pac just looks so little to Claudio.
Yeah, he was like tippy-toeing, like, oh, you come on, just because you're taller, like I could get you. And Claudio's like, hey, calm down.
I think with tippy toes, Pac's forehead just goes to Claudio's mouth. Like, he's just that short.
Yeah. And even Moxley was like, hey, calm down. So I don't know if this was real or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was just like part of the match. Cause
it could be, but it was just weird.
Yeah. And Pac just gets so mad. He starts like flicking everybody off. Like his own team. Now,
if it wasn't part of the script, I got to give it to Pac. Like, he really played his role on that one, because I think I'm even like, I don't know if it's real or not. Or again, not real, but part of the script. Because remember, after this big fight, I mean, do they really need that many people in their club?
Yeah, I mean, so Pac goes outside the ring. He actually squeezes outside the ring because it's so tight outside.
Well, he got those bolt cutters.
Yeah, from the stairs.
Yeah, and he got them.
And he cuts the stage and the chain from the lock. So he comes to the door and he just walks out on his team. And I think like shortly after that, I think Chikesna.
Yeah, he walked out. He walked out.
And Don Callis follows him.
He's like, come on. Let's go home. Let's go home. He looked like a mother calling his kid, get inside.
Get inside.
That's exactly what it looked like. But then it looks like the Blackpool Combat Club's going to win, because they start putting maneuvers on everybody. They start doing, I don't know, this crucifix on Omega. And they got John Moxley barely has a chokehold on Adam Page. And the Young Bucks are then all of a sudden just turns, because the Blackpool Combat Club was overpowered by the numbers.
Yeah, because they Golden Elite still had every single one of their members, and obviously Blackpool lost 2.
Yeah, and because I know they got Claudio on the side over there, and then John Moxley tries to do some moves, but what happens?
I think
Adam Page.
Yeah, Adam Page. I forgot actually.
He gets some handcuffs.
Oh yeah, and he handcuffs John Moxley to the rope in the middle of the 2 rings.
So then Claudio's on the side. He's out. John Moxley is handcuffed, and all that leaves is that Yuta. He's the only one left, and they were putting a number on him.
Yeah, because one part of the Young Bucks had some like thumbtacks on the bottom of his shoe with the needle sticking out.
Yeah, it looks like he pulled off this thing.
Yeah.
Remember last time he had something with the shoe and it popped?
Oh yeah.
Remember like
it was that cord.
Yeah, it was something. And so this time he had the spikes.
Thumbtacks with the spikes sticking out.
Yeah.
So they Kenny or I think Hangman gets Yuta to his shoe, and they start scraping his forehead on it. Yeah,
they're like forcing his head on
it. Some ASMR for you guys.
And he's like, And to me, it appeared like it was real blood on that one.
Yeah.
Like they fooled me,
So that's when they get Yuta to the ropes, and they get the chain, and he starts choking him out. And they win, was it like TKO, I guess, because they got choked out? Yeah,
and the thing to me was, I didn't think the Golden Elite would go to those drastic measures.
Yeah.
I didn't think that. I'm like, whoa, they're choking him out with a chain? Like, what? They're putting the thumbtacks on his head? I'm like, I didn't think they would go to that extreme. I thought maybe like a choke out or like a regular, or maneuver or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that was what they wanted.
Yeah.
And it worked.
So they won a match, and now it's just a big victory from them all.
Yeah. But then who comes out at the end?
Who's on out?
Who comes out at the end?
I don't know. I forgot.
FTR.
They didn't come out.
Oh, no.
That was when MJF.
Shit, never mind.
I was like, what?
Oh, I got the wrong one. We're taking it back.
Yeah, you that.
All right, yeah. Where the hell did I get that from?
Yeah, I could have
MJF. I'm like, you don't even know?
I'm on. You don't even know?
I'm like, how do you not know? I just watched it.
Wow.
All right. So then I wonder what happens next then. I mean, are they done with this one? Do they move now? Wait, have the Blackpool Club, they got together with the House of Black, right, already?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, right?
Yeah. Might have. I don't know.
I don't know. I think they go that big. Who else has a faction? Oh, they got the one with
Jericho, whatever.
No.
Because Jericho's falling apart.
Yeah, I don't know about Jericho. I don't even know who's left in his faction anymore. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett. I mean, I wonder if they go with Jeff Jarrett next because he has, 4 or 5 guys there. Plus, he has that big, tall guy.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to go do anything with them. I mean, because they got to go to faction to faction. I mean, I'm assuming that's what they're going to do.
Yeah, so I think that'll be a pretty good idea there.
So then, okay. So then what happens with Adam Page? And what happens now that CM Punk is done with... is he done with...
I think so now.
With Samoa Joe?
Yeah, because that was just for the tournament.
All right. So then do they go back to each other? Do they start facing off each other again?
True.
CM Punk and Adam Page, because I wonder what's going with him. Because right now they just got him hiding with the Young Bucks.
Yeah. Because I think before he was with Dark Order.
So well, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm curious. All right. Well, make sure you like this video, and again, James will have all the social media items down in the description. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And till next time.
Peace.